Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about this amazing evergreen. This one is called a North Pole Arborvitae. There are so many reasons why I chose this for my backyard. Number one, it's so soft to the touch. Like, I can literally just touch it. It doesn't hurt at all. I have got kids of my own, so I wanted something when they're playing in the backyard, if they accidentally run into it, it's not going to be poking them, it's not sharp. It is hardy zones 3 through 7, and I really like it because this guy can withstand all of that winter burn. So sometimes if you're driving around in different neighborhoods and you see these evergreens for different screens, sometimes you see that orange, brownish winter burn because part of the plant has died since it's been so cold with our winds. I live in a zone where it can get down to -20 wind chill, and it can be fierce, it can be cold. So these definitely withstand a lot of the elements. You don't need to prune them, which is awesome, and they just need to be in some like well-drained soil. So you can see I'm about 5'6". I planted these maybe 2 years ago, and they were only to about my knee, thigh length. So they're fast growers. They're awesome for screens. I have it planted just along my backyard fence line, and I'll show that in like another picture coming up. But I opted to do that because I like a living fence more than I wanted to replace this chain link fence. I hate it, but I just feel if I cover it up with plants, nobody will eventually see it. So it's also one of the plants that I think that we are going to be planning on using out at the lake, just because it provides a lot of wind barrier. It has nice privacy because this one gets about 2 to 3 feet wide, I think. I'll post the tag at the end of the video so you can see all the specs on it, but it is just an absolute delight in our yard. We really like it, and we'll probably be planting more real soon. So they're coming in quite nice. I picked up another little one there, so he's got a little work to do. Got my puppy in the background. Come here. Good boy. Okay guys, I'm gonna take you to the other side of my yard that I was gonna show you, where I'm thinking about putting those other North Pole Arborvitaes. I'm excited about the idea of this. My garden design is always pretty fluid. It kind of changes depending on what my garden needs, what my kids' needs, and my husband's needs are. But I'm thinking about doing North Poles just along my fence line. I'm gonna move the peonies to a different section of my yard. That way they can get a little bit more sun. I've got to eventually move this large behemoth of a bush. It is just a beast. He's huge. So what I'm thinking about is if I put in all these North Poles, it again will kind of mask this fence. I've priced out if I just want to replace the fence, and it's pretty pricey. So the plants are way cheaper, especially if you get them towards the end of the season sale. It's windy. That way they're very affordable. So I'm thinking about doing a good chunk of North Poles along this line, just because I do want to have it be a little bit more private in my backyard, since I am just right along here with the fence and by the sidewalk. So I thought that would be nice. The other thing I was thinking about is having that green type of screen like I was talking about. It gives you those different color palettes that you really want to have in your garden. An established garden, or if you look in a landscape or any beautiful painting or drawing, you're always going to see the greens, the blues, the yellows, the reds, and they all kind of coordinate and flow together well. So that's really kind of what I'm shooting for here, since this is a pretty untapped space so far along my fence line. So that's going to be the next plan that I hopefully get underway once we get to that towards the end of the season.